Saturday night, the road trip odyssey for the Golden Hurricane continued as TU played at San Jose State. Find out what happened next on the Philip Montgomery Show.
The Philip Montgomery Show, brought to you by St. Francis Health System, by River Spirit Casino, and by Pepsi. Now your host, Bruce Howard.
Hello everybody, and we welcome you to the Philip Montgomery Show. I'm Bruce Howard. The Golden Hurricane on Saturday traveled to San Jose, California to take on the Spartans, kind of like an old WAC rivalry, an old WAC game, if you will. The Golden Hurricane coming up with a non-league victory over the Spartans. The final was 34-16. In a moment, we'll be back and we'll talk with the coach about the run-up to the game, the traveling, all of that, and first quarter highlights. That's when we continue on the Philip Montgomery Show. We're back on the Philip Montgomery Show, the 8th all-time meeting between TU and San Jose State, with the Hurricane a 4-3 lead and having won 3 in a row in the series, including a home victory in 2016. Here's the run-up to the game and first half highlights. My broadcast partner Rick Corey and head coach Philip Montgomery.
All right, thanks, Bruce. All right, Coach, coming out here to the West Coast. Last time you came out here, it was a thriller to win against Fresno in overtime, but you've done this before. You've made this trip. What are the particular difficulties leading up to a trip like this just because of how far you go?
Yeah, it's all the time differences, all the travel. I mean, this is a long flight. We're on that thing for almost 3.5 hours. You know, that takes a lot out of your system, especially these guys that are trying to play at a really high level. And so from your coordination of your schedules, it makes it difficult, especially when you get back home. It's not just getting out here, but your return trip. I mean, we're going to get home probably 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then that throws off your whole Sunday schedule leading into next week.
Well, and then coming out here, such a difference tonight against this Spartan team as opposed to last week's. You knew you faced a different passing threat. What were your main concerns?
Well, that was part of it. I mean, totally different offense. I thought they did a really good job in some of their RPO game, did some nice route combinations, but again, I thought our defense did an outstanding job of applying pressure, did a very good job against the run, and then get them in those third down situations where we can get off the field. Whether that was third and long or third and short, I thought our defense, again, played extremely well.
One of our keys to the game on the radio was be a boxer to throw the first punch. Here are the first half highlights, and you'll see that first punch from the Hurricane, TU in San Jose.
Tulsa, San Jose from the West Coast. As ready to go is Wood, a right-footed kicker. He angles up to the ball, swings his right foot, gets into it, high end over end kick, and it's over the head of Stokes and into the back of the end zone. Touchback, and Tulsa will take over. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. On first down and 10 out of the shotgun, it's Smith. To his left is Brooks, and Brooks gets the handoff. Brooks able to miss one guy. He slips one tackle, and he dives forward to the 27-yard line. Palmer is the starting slot, or the tight end, H-back, if you will, for TU on 2nd and 8. And the handoff goes to Brooks again, and Brooks veering to the right, and he gets held up and nailed by Silosi Latu. Out of the shotgun, it's Smith on 3rd and 6. Here's the snap. Smith back to pass, steps up, now runs it. He gets it to the 30, 35-yard line, skips a tackler, and then gets shouldered down at the 40 to the 42. 2nd and 4 for Tulsa. Out of the shotgun, the handoff as Smith hands it off, and Shamari Brooks diving forward. He gets it across midfield, spinning to the 48 of the Spartans. A gain of 5 and a first down for Tulsa. First, Zach Smith out of the shotgun, awaits the snap, has the snap, drops back to pass, steps up, has time, now running to the right, still running, and now he will run to the 40, diving forward to the 39. Aguayo tackled him a yard short of the first down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and it's 4th down and 1 for the Golden Hurricane as they go for it on 4th down and 1 from the 39-yard line of San Jose, and the handoff goes to Corey Taylor, who plunges off the right side, and he has the first down, diving to the 37. Crawford to the right, 3 receivers to the left. Here's the snap, and the handoff goes Corey Taylor off the right side. He gets dragged down from behind. That's a really good play by Hadari Darden. Out of the shotgun, Zach Smith 6 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap, a blitz coming. He's back to pass. He is able to throw it and complete it over the middle to the 30, to the 25-yard line, and down to the 16-yard line. Keelan Stokes on a crossing route, and boy, did Zach Smith stay in the pocket with guys flying all around him. First down, Tulsa at the 17 after that gain of 21, and it's 1st and 10 Hurricane.
Doesn't in through a bullet.
1st and 10 at the 17, and charging up the middle with the handoff. It's Corey Taylor bursting across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. 2 receivers, far side right, 1 receiver, Keenan Johnson, near side left. Here's the snap on 2nd and 5, handoff up the middle. Brooks is able to dive forward across the 10, maybe the 9, and that will bring up 3rd down and 2. Well, the ball is just inside the 9. They have to get it to the 7, so 3rd down and 2 for Tulsa. Brooks to the right, out of the shotgun, and the handoff goes. Brooks left side, he gets it to the 5, skirts the outside, scores. It's a touchdown, Tulsa. Brooks off the left side scores from 9 yards out, and the Golden Hurricane has a 6-0 lead, and that was a terrific tone-setting drive by TU as they march at 75 yards and score to make it 6-0. Wow. Out of the shotgun, Love. Love has the snap and drops back to pass. Rush on, high arcing ball to the right side, and it is incomplete in the end zone as he threw that toward the back of the end zone for Hamilton, and it's knocked away and it's incomplete. 2 receivers split out to the right. Out of the shotgun, Love to his left is Packer. Here's the snap. Love back to pass. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Knocked away. Good defensive play by Reggie Robinson. The snap is back. Ball is down. Here's the kick on the way, and it is good. And so 2 offensive series and 2 scores. But Tulsa's defense stiffens and allows only 3. Out of the shotgun, Smith awaits the snap. 2 to get the playoff. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Blitz coming. They pick it up. He steps up, throws over the middle, and it is caught on the run. Stokes, 40, breaks a tackle. 45 to the 50, to the 40, and he leapfrogs and hurdles a man to the 35-yard line. Actually, that was Crawford. Crawford on the catch. Crawford with the catch for TU, and Crawford with a huge gainer to the 35-yard line. It's a 38-yard gain. Yep. Here's the snap, and the handoff goes up the middle, and bursting forward to the left side, Brooks. Brooks spinning at the 30. He gets it down to the 27, to the 26-yard line. The big setback from Skytook. Here's the snap on 3rd and a half yard. Wilkerson gets it and charges forward and has the first down to the 21-yard line. Straight forward, bulling his way. Amazing. Here's the snap and the handoff goes to Wilkerson off the left side around the corner 20, and he's able to dive to the left boundary and dives out of bounds at the 16, and Tulsa got 5 on that one. 2nd down and 5 for Tulsa at the Johnson. And here's the snap. And the handoff goes right side. Brooks has a hole. Gets the 15-yard line. Cuts back center of the field. He gets it to the 10 and down to the 7-yard line before he is wrestled backward. Of the formation is Denzel Carter. Out of the shotgun, Zach Smith. Smith awaits the snap. Here it is. Back to pass. Smith waits. Steps up. Throws left corner of the end zone. It is caught by Carter. Touchdown, Tulsa. Carter went right down the middle and then flared to the left. He caught it over his shoulder. A perfectly thrown ball by Zach Smith. It's a touchdown in the far left corner of the end zone, and the Golden Hurricane scoring an 8-yarder. And TU now leads it by a score of 13-3. And that first drive for 47 yards. This is their second drive, and he fakes left on the throw. Now back to pass, throws long down the right side, and it is incomplete, intended for the tight end Foley. And Foley was open for a moment. So now it is 4th and 1 from the 26-yard line of Tulsa. TU leads 14-3, and the handoff goes straight up the middle, and he doesn't get it. And Evans is stuffed by Tulsa's defense. It's another 4th down stop by the Golden Hurricane, and Tulsa will take over at about the 28-yard line.
Off and run there.
27-yard field goal attempt, and it'll be Rainey from the left hash mark. Snap is back, the ball is down, the kick is on the way, and it is good. And we have a timeout with 2:50 to go here in the first half.
So at halftime, the Golden Hurricane with a 17-10 lead over San Jose State. Let's talk halftime adjustments and second half highlights next on the Philip Montgomery Show. At halftime, it is a 17-10 lead for the Golden Hurricane over San Jose State. Let's go back to head coach Philip Montgomery and broadcast partner Rick Corey with halftime adjustments and get you to second half highlights. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks. So at the half, Coach, you're leading, and I know you're feeling good about that. What was going well?
Well, feeling good, but I think we were only up 7 at the time, and had a couple of drives there in the first half where they ended up burning a timeout. I thought we were fixing to punch it in. We're inside the 10-yard line. We got to finish those drives. Finished them with field goals, which was great. I thought Jacob Rainey came in and did an outstanding job in handling those duties. But you need those touchdowns out of that. And we knew we were close. We needed to finish some things off, but we had to come out in the second half and reestablish that momentum. I thought our guys did a nice job of that.
A lot of things were working. There couldn't be a lot of tweaks at the half, were there?
No, it really wasn't. I mean, we felt like we had a good game plan coming in. I thought the guys were executing it. Our tempo was really good. We needed to come out and reestablish that part of it. But slight adjustments here and there, but not much. Felt good about our plan and staying with it.
So finish is the key word, and you'll watch the Hurricane do it. Second half highlights here in San Jose of Tulsa and the Spartans.
Right now, though, it's just 17-10 in favor of TU. High end-over-end kickoff. It is taken at the goal line, and it'll be taken out of there. And Zamore Ziegler up the middle gets only to the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. Looking down and 2 out of the shotgun. Love back to pass, looking left, throws it left, batted down. They had a man open, but it was a nice job by Diamond Cannon getting in that lane and batting the ball down. That would have been a first down at about the 50. To his left now is Packer, the running back. Here's the snap, back to pass. Love looking right, throwing right down the right boundary, and it is out of bounds, incomplete. It was actually caught there by Gaither down the right boundary at the Tulsa 30, but he's out of bounds, and now it's 4th down and 2. Gun 3rd and 2 from the Tulsa 45, and a fake handoff. He pitches it now to the near side and getting buried in the backfield at the 49-yard line is the running back Packer. Tulsa played that perfectly. Burnett was there, and Zaven Collins was there. He takes a high snap and hands it off, and it is Shamari Brooks who fakes a guy out off the right side, 25, near boundary 30, and then shoved out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. And that's a gain of 17, and it is 1st and 10 Tulsa at their 36-yard line, and that has Brooks. He was already over 100. Now he should be at about 123. Out of the shotgun, Zach Smith. 4 seconds to get the play off. Here's the snap, a good one. He's back to pass, throws over the middle, caught at the 45-yard line. It is Crawford. He's going to be shy of the first down by 1 yard. And Shamari Brooks is the running back, and Tulsa going to go for it here. 1 yard to gain. Out of the shotgun, Smith. They got to get it to the 46. Here's the snap. Handoff, Brooks. He has the first down off the right side to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and down to the 38, just inside the numbers. He gets it to the 38-yard line. Brooks with a huge burst and a great offensive line carve out there on the right side. Over on the far side of the field on the left, that's the wide side of the field on 3rd down. Back to pass goes Smith. Smith steps up, throws near side, and a lunging catch. Right boundary, 15-yard line, and Stokes is bounced out of bounds at the 13. Oh, what a play. What a throw by Zach Smith. He fits it into a small window. It's a first down Tulsa all the way down to the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for Tulsa. Wheeler with the snap to Smith. And the handoff goes to Wilkerson, chugging off the right side, charging down to the 7 perhaps. Snap is back, the ball is down, here's the kick, it's on the way, and it is good. Rainey knocks it through, and the Golden Hurricane with a 2-score lead now. Motion from right to left by Crawford. Fake handoff, rolling to the left. It is Smith. He dumps it off, and it's caught by Crawford. Left side, 20, 15, 10, down to the 9-yard line. Well-designed play as the Hurricane 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Crawford with a nice job dragging across the formation. 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion left to right by Josh Johnson, and a quick flip throw to the right side. Johnson catches it right side of the 10. He gets it to the 5 and is hammered at about the 3. Right side is Palmer, the H-back. Out of the shotgun, Zach Smith, and the handoff goes to Wilkerson. He battles his way, spinning into the end zone. Touchdown, T.K. Wilkerson. Tulsa 26, San Jose State 10. 3-yard touchdown run for T.K. Wilkerson. The shotgun. Smith has the snap and hands it off. Wilkerson crashing up the middle, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! T.K. Wilkerson, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game, and the Golden Hurricane ripping it wide open. It's 33-10 TU. 3rd down and 1 from the 28-yard line. Here's the snap, and the handoff goes to Packer off the right side. He has himself a 1st down, and then he fumbled the football. It's loose, and it's recovered by TU. Tulsa comes up with it. Tyon Davis gets the fumble recovery for Tulsa with 1:32 remaining. 5-3 in the all-time series. There's the snap with 28 seconds to go as Smith takes a knee, and that will do it. The Golden Hurricane will celebrate a victory.
So Tulsa wins, Coach, a final. It's a terrific football game, and certainly you'd like to gotten it back the one time other than the onside kick, but that's a really dominating second half, by your team.
Yeah, I really thought. I think our defense stood up, maybe had 5 or 6 consecutive punts in there. I thought offensively we continued to move the football. I thought Zach continued to operate within the system. I thought he made some really key throws, continued to run the football well. And those guys, just with the 1-2 punch in the backfield with Shamari and TK coming in, I thought he played extremely well. But our offensive line, you got to give a lot of credit to those guys.
Yeah, they grew up a little bit. You got to grind on somebody tonight. And when you start to get that feeling as an offensive lineman, you want it again, don't you?
Yeah, and these guys are so young. I mean, tonight we started a redshirt freshman, sophomore, senior. And those guys need to get in the trenches and learn how to grind like that. And I thought tonight was a big key to that.
All right, so when we come back, we'll talk more about next week's opponent. Long trip back home, and then right back to a Power 5 opponent with Oklahoma State. That's next on the Philip Montgomery Show.
Welcome back to the Philip Montgomery Show. On our feature segment, it's going to be about Corey Taylor, the running back from Holland Hall. What an intelligent young man he is, if you've ever seen him on the interviews. But there's another side to Corey Taylor, not only rushing for touchdowns and grinding out yardage for TU, he also puts out a lot of music. In fact, he's a music producer. Corey Taylor inside Tulsa football.
My name's Corey Taylor, University of Tulsa running back, and I really love to do musical production and vocal arrangements. My love of music really began at an early age. My parents had a church, and in that church I was able to experiment with all the instruments, so from guitar to drums, piano, and then from that point I just fell in love with it, singing in the choir when I was younger. I really started thinking about production when I saw that I wanted to be able to keep the songs that I had made. I didn't want to have to perform them every time, so production was a great way for me to be able to catalog, the things that I had made, the songs I had made and wanted to record. Man, well, yeah, I started writing songs really early. They were pretty awful. Me and my sister, we wrote a lot of songs together. Our dad has always encouraged us, as well as my mom, to just be, whatever we want to do, just go for it. So we started writing songs at a very young age, and that just constantly evolved. I kind of took a break for a little minute, just focusing a lot on sports, but then I realized it was something that, was a stress reliever for me, and it's something that I could do any day, without having to be paid for it or anything like that.
All right, I'm not going to give you a ton of pre-roll. It's like 4 bars.
Yeah, I think in all my writing, what I want to do is just bring truth. I think the root of gospel is the truth, so that's the meaning of it. And through all my writing, I just want to express my truth. It doesn't mean that it has to be for everybody, but what pertains to my life, that truth.
Say you want me, I don't feel it no more. Bound without a map, tell me where do we go?
The people who have influenced me most in my life are definitely my parents. They've been very instrumental in me getting into music. My mentor, the Mac, he's been helping me a lot with music. And then a really good friend of mine, he has influenced me a lot, taught me a lot of things. Terrace Higgins in Atlanta, he also helped me with this track. So those are some pretty big influences.
Back on the Philip Montgomery Show, I'm Rick Corey, head coach Philip Montgomery, now to Oklahoma State. First of all, you mentioned you get home and it does adjust your schedule. Does it change things past Sunday?
No. Once we get past Sunday, again, you're just trying to get caught back up with sleep. Those guys will try to sleep on the plane, but that's difficult to do. Sunday, you try to readjust and adjust your schedule for that. But then Monday we're right back at it. Obviously with Oklahoma State coming to town, you know how talented they are. I'm sure they got a big win today. I saw the halftime score. I hadn't seen it since then, so I'm sure it was big. And getting to play at home, finally get to be at home, so it's going to be nice having that opportunity.
Yeah, it is. Get a chance to come back and do that. But this win means a lot. It's a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's a mental thing. What does it mean?
Well, you got to carry momentum to it, and I want them to be happy. Enjoy that tonight. Enjoy that plane ride home. Sunday, we'll kind of finish up the enjoyment of it, and then we got to get back focused, because the amount of work and the type of work we put in this week leading up to this game, I thought we saw great improvement from week 1 to week 2, which I wanted to see, but we've got to continue to do that from 2 to 3, because obviously the competition continues to rise.
It does. All right, so next week at home, Tulsa and Oklahoma State. We'll come to you after that one here on the Philip Montgomery Show.
All right, gentlemen, thank you. Yeah, it's the home game, the home opener finally for the University of Tulsa after this long 2-game odyssey on the road. Tulsa entertaining Oklahoma State, longtime rivalry. The game is Saturday at 2:30, and we hope you're there at H.A. Chapman Stadium. For ticket information, 918-631-GO-TU or TulsaHurricane.com/tickets. For head coach Philip Montgomery and for my broadcast partner Rick Corey, I'm Bruce Howard. So long for now.
The Philip Montgomery Show has been brought to you by St. Francis Health System, by Riversbury Casino, and by Pepsi. The Philip Montgomery Show has been a presentation of Golden Hurricane Sports Properties and a Kane Vision production.